I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they were strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you say, they were never true, and the games you play, you would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. When it burned, well I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. When I lay with you, I could stay there, close my eyes, feel you here. Forever, you and me together, nothing gets better. 'Cause there's a side to you that I never knew all the things you'd say, they were never true, and the games you'd play, you would always win, always win. But I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. When it burned, well I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name, your name. I set fire to the rain, and I threw us into the flames. When it fell, something died, 'cause I knew that was the last time, the last time. Sometimes I wake up by the door, that heart you gone must be waiting for you, even now when we're already over.
Well, we're finally left behind the really horrible glacier, where we got stuck for 4 or 5 hours in a maze of massive crevasses and little islands of ice in between. And then we managed to find our way onto nice flat snow, and now we're making our way up the far more simple crevasse field going up onto the Icecap. These have got very strong bridges and they're quite easy to get over. But this is probably the last view we'll have of the sea, of the East Coast, and looking forward to getting some more miles under our belt. So we've just had to make a very difficult call that despite our best efforts and some pretty good pace skiing, because of some of the failures of our brackets on our sledge skis, and also because of the rubbish that we had on day 2, we're probably going to have to call it a day on the record attempt, and instead to try and ski as fast as we can towards the west coast and try and get a time which we'll both be proud of. Summer expeditions aren't always that warm and still.
No, it's another windy day.
So there we've got our beautiful sledges on their skis, ready to go at a million miles an hour again. And I think we're heading off in that direction. Or is it that direction? Yeah, that way. Cool, good to go?
Yeah, pretty efficient this morning. A lot more efficient.
Awesome. Right, I'll shut the camera down now because my hands are getting cold.
I'm staring down myself, counting up the years, steady hands.
Descent, and we're not really sure what the weather's doing at the moment. Every second it seems to change. But this is the scene as we have it at the moment, with the sun out for the first time in a couple of days. So for our push down to dog camp, this is our lunchtime break during the day. Wooky's just doing some foot admin over there to sort out his slightly damp feet and blisters and whatever. We've started to see a few little cracks in the ice cap, which I'll just show you over here. You can see those lines just going up into the distance there. There have been a few of those, and so that's the first sign that the snow's getting very, very thin. We're getting down towards the snow line, and also that we're getting towards the coast proper, where the glacier will start. So we've got a few more hours today left, and then the real push starts tomorrow for the coast.
Oh, can you see what I see?
So we're just at the end of our first 12-13 hour stretch on our final day. We've been working incredibly hard, done 22 miles by the time we got to dog camp, and then we've pushed another 4 or 5 miles towards the coast. We're just open air bivvying here. It's getting pretty cold now, the sun's gone down, but we don't have time for putting up the tent or anything like that, so we're just cooking something up and then getting 4 hours sleep before we can carry on skiing towards point 660. And so we've just got a bit of snow in the way there, so that the wind is broken and we can get a good night's sleep. Just before we finished skiing, we actually saw the mountains, which I think you can probably see just there. But apart from that, that's about it, because we're about to eat. So here is our final camp on the Russell Glacier. See our tent we've just put in over there. There's absolutely no snow cover at all, so we have to use ice screws to secure it to the ground. That's where we came from. As you can see, 360 degrees, and all there are crevasses, and some of them are pretty big. A few minutes ago, just as we were finishing skiing, we had a couple of sledges go down, which we had to then haul out, so size-wise they are pretty big. I'll just show you. And they just go on forever. There could be 10 miles of these, which obviously writes off any chance of getting through today or even in the next few days or weeks. You can see into the distance there, just endless tortured ice, and we've skied probably over 50 miles of very bad ice after we left the ice cap itself, where it was nice and flat. And then there's looking down towards the coast, which is another 20 miles away or so, and it's just more of the same, and just endless crevasses about 20 feet apart, and some of them are a good 50-100 foot deep, which you really don't want to fall down. The problem is that skiing across these with a sledge, the sledge becomes its own master, and it can pull you down into them. We had a couple of moments a few minutes ago where we were jumping over the gaps in between these ice islands, and the sledge was getting pulled down into the crevasse itself, and then we had to haul the sledges out when they were connected to us by ropes, and of course that's very precarious. I'm not saying you want to do that.